Welcome to the Insight Lab. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Layla. Here we dive into meaningful conversations about growth, mindset, and intentional living.
Together, we explore ideas that spark change and uncover practical insights to help you thrive.
So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's start this journey of discovery together. So today, we're diving into a topic that's quite the double-edged sword: when to hold on and when to let go. I found some interesting stories that highlight this dilemma. Let's jump right in.
Right, it seems like a constant struggle in life. Take, for instance, a scene from this show called Tyndall, where the protagonist, Ding Yuan Ying, faces an easy-to-overlook but poignant moment at a noodle stall.
Oh, that's the one where he pays for his food twice, right? Most people would argue, but Ding just leaves after being wrongly accused of not paying.
Exactly, it strikes me how effortlessly he navigates that situation. It's like accepting loss to save priceless mental peace. Doesn't that kind of remind you of sunk costs?
Precisely. It's a concept we struggle with all the time, like staying through a terrible movie just because you've paid for the ticket. Have you ever sat through a bad film?
Oh, guilty as charged. It's the trap of not wanting to waste what's already been invested. There's a story of an author, Chang Shu-sin, who was swindled but decided to let it go as a life lesson.
That takes real composure. Could you imagine writing a whole book about the experience rather than looking to recover that 1,000 yuan?
Writing a book must have been cathartic. Like once it's out there, he shifted focus from immediate loss to broader gains. That reminds me of that phrase, fu sui nan so, or spilled water can't be gathered back.
Right, it's similar to thinking about letting go of a failed relationship, like that of Li Guoqing and Yu Yu, who famously tangled in a messy divorce.
Classic case of no winners there. It became a public spectacle, yet it shows a stark example of what not letting go can lead to.
And then there's Su Qing, who post-divorce flourished in her writing career. We can see how severing ties helped her refocus.
Exactly, it's about understanding what or who is worth that emotional investment. Have you ever struggled with knowing when to walk away?
I'd be lying if I said no. It's more common than we realize. Someone once said, the art of losing isn't hard to master, but living it is challenging.
True. And speaking of mastering loss, the anecdote about Zhang Wenju's transition from aspiring writer to celebrated calligrapher is quite inspiring.
Completely. He pivoted from one unyielding path to another and thrived. What a great reminder that allowing ourselves to pivot isn't defeat, but strategy.
It's like in that novel Wolf Totem, where wolves gnaw off their trapped leg to escape. Sometimes you have to lose a little to save a lot.
Metaphorically biting the bullet, huh? Think about the strength in severing that leg, so to speak. It's not weakness, but rather survival strategy.
There's a certain wisdom in letting go. We all have those strong wolf-like instincts somewhere within, just waiting to be tapped into.
Definitely. And it's about channeling those instincts to move forward. Maybe the real win is walking away with dignity intact, rather than holding on out of ego.
That's powerful and echoes this recurring theme of relinquishing control to harness strength from within. So, what's our takeaway today?
I'd say embrace change and allow room for growth. Recognize when you're pouring energy into a bottomless pit and trust yourself enough to let go.
Absolutely. By investing in letting go, we make room for better things, be it personal growth, new beginnings, or simply peace of mind.
And perhaps that's the essence of being a true strong person. Not the absence of failure, but the courage to move on from it.
So true. Well, thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep your mind open and your legs ready to run like a wolf if need be.
Or hop, whatever gets you free faster. Bye for now, folks.